Oh, hello friends, we're back. Yes, it's been a while since I've posted a video, and it's been a while since I've made a video. So, yeah, it's been a while. I'm very sorry because I've been very busy with my life right now. I have research, I have my periodical examination. Thank goodness it's the last one, and yeah, there's a lot of assignments. I have a lot of projects to do. That's the reason why I haven't been posting. Anyway, so folks, today we're going to react back to a video made by LEMMMiNO. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've spoken English. Today we're going to react to his video called The Search for D.B Cooper. Yes folks, we're gonna talk about D.B Cooper. It's a mystery, okay? It's like Jack the Ripper, but D.B Cooper is not really a murderer, a serial killer. D.B Cooper is most likely, very well known as the man. There is a very mysterious man. Like it's a story where it revolves in a plane, and it's been a while since I've made a video, or let's say reacted to a video about. Not really. I hadn't reacted to D.B Cooper yet, so this is the first time. Yes folks, this is the first time, and yeah, I'm not going to start this video like maybe 4, 7, 8 minutes. I'm just going to react to it, so check this video out. It's going to be in description down below. Search for D.B Cooper by LEMMMiNO. Check out LEMMMiNO's channel, one of the best channels I've reacted to. Like his series with his series about the Jack the Ripper was amazing. So yeah folks, we check the volume. Let's go.
Just let me know.
Ooh.
A daring parachute escape from a flying 727 somewhere between wings.
A search was made of the plane immediately. We don't know who he was, where he came from, or where he went. I expect that we'll keep looking until we find him or find out what happened.
Okay, before we start, this is the reason why I love reacting to LEMMMiNO's videos. It's because it is so detailed, and like the animations looks good, and I'll be honest folks, I want to make a video like this in the future, but sometimes it's hard because it's expensive, and I'm not that rich. Okay, I'm not that rich, and yeah, sometimes you have to wait. But maybe in the future I might make a video about that has this type of animation. Maybe we'll see. We're gonna keep this grind. Okay, we're gonna keep this grind. We're gonna keep on grinding. Let's go guys. Hold on. The Search for D.B Cooper. Chapter 1.
In the afternoon of November the 24th, 1971, a middle-aged man carrying a briefcase walked into Portland International Airport and purchased a one-way ticket to Seattle, Washington. The man identified himself as Dan Cooper, and along with 36 other passengers and a crew of 6, he soon boarded Northwest Airlines Flight 305. Once aboard, Cooper made himself comfortable in the middle of the last row of seats on the right side of the cabin. He ordered a drink and had a smoke, because this was the 70s.
Yes, in the 70s, smoking inside of the airplane is normal. It's just normal. But that was changed in the next few years. I don't know when it changed, but in the 70s, smoking, yes. In the plane, yes, it's normal.
Once the flight was cleared for departure, Cooper turned around and handed an envelope to flight attendant Florence Schaffner. Inside the envelope was a note featuring a handwritten message stating he had a bomb. Schaffner reluctantly sat down beside him and glimpsed what appeared to be 8 sticks of dynamite inside his briefcase.
So if you don't know, I feel like I have to ask about this. This is before, or let's just say, this is before we have, let's say, the security, the, you know, the, what you call that again, the scanners. I don't know what you really call those, metal detectors, those type of stuff. This was the 70s. This was a different year, different time, and people can almost carry anything, but there's some I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong about this, okay? I don't know much about aviation and about airplanes and stuff. It's just, this was before all of those things that you call safety, like metal detectors, those type of stuff, where you walk through, there's like a scanners where you put like your bag, and there's like a, I don't know what you call that, like a small thing, I don't know it, but it's it moves and it passes through like a small monitor, and there's a person in front of it who checks what's inside the bag. So this was before that. Anyway, let's continue.
Cooper's demands were quite simple. He wanted $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. He also demanded a fuel truck to stand ready to refuel the aircraft once they landed in Seattle. Should they fail to comply with his demands, he threatened to, quote, do the job. Once the flight was airborne, Schaffner went to inform the cockpit crew, while another flight attendant by the name of Tina Mucklow remained by Cooper's side. By using a telephone in the rear of the cabin, Mucklow acted as an intermediary between Cooper and the rest of the flight crew for the remainder of the hijacking. For the next hour and a half, Flight 305 maintained a holding pattern near Seattle, while local and federal authorities scrambled to procure the ransom as well as the 4 parachutes. 10,000 $20 bills were collected from a local bank, while the owner of a nearby skydiving school supplied the chutes. At 5:45 p.m., more than 2 hours past its scheduled arrival, Flight 305 finally touched down in Seattle. By this point, it was well after sunset, and the aircraft was brought to a remote section of the tarmac. Once the flight came to a stop, both the ransom and the parachutes were handed over to Mucklow, who then brought them back aboard. In exchange, Cooper permitted 2 of the flight attendants as well as all the passengers to disembark, many of whom had not yet realized the flight had been hijacked. With the ransom paid and only 4 crew members remaining on board, Cooper told Mucklow to inform the captain that he wanted to fly to Mexico City.
Oh, that is a far flight.
They were to fly with the landing gear down, the flaps at 15 degrees and below 10,000 feet.
Okay, now this was before the saying or a rule where you don't negotiate with terrorists. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong about this. If I got something wrong, just comment it down below. Is this because that saying where you don't negotiate with terrorists was made big deal when 9/11 happened? You know, I don't want to talk about that one. Am I correct? Because here they've negotiated with the terrorists. They gave in. They gave the money, and let's say they followed what he said, and now he's going to fly to Mexico. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I don't want to offend anyone, and yeah. But I'm actually stop this video around chapter 1, okay? So we're gonna do it chapters, but next video will be chapter 2 and chapter 3, because this one is chapter 2 is kind of short, and chapter 3 is okay. Anyway, let's get back. But this is a weird demand. You know, I don't know, I forgot what you call it. A landing gear down, the flaps at 15 degrees, and you have to fly below 10,000 feet. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at aviation or something, but this is a weird demand. I don't know why, but hey. But I've heard while they were flying, he was given like 2 parachutes. He got the one that was the real parachute, because the other one was I don't know if this is true, but the other one is fake, the other one is true. He got the one that is the true parachute, and he dropped down like in the intro. Yeah, we saw him drop down at like the end of the plane. But for a plane at this time period to fly from Seattle to Mexico City is damn near impossible. It's very, very impossible. We'll see what's gonna happen because I don't know much about D.B Cooper. Okay, so let's go.
The lights in the cabin were to be switched off, and the aft stairway, which opens from the underbelly of the fuselage, was to remain extended. Two of Cooper's demands could not be satisfied. First of all, the flight configuration he'd requested would not allow for a non-stop flight to Mexico City. As such, Cooper proposed a refueling stop in Phoenix, Yuma, or Sacramento before they all agreed on Reno, Nevada. Second of all, it was not possible to depart with the ventral staircase extended. Cooper agreed to retract the stairs on the condition that Mucklow remained by his side and taught him how to extend them once the plane was airborne. Parked for nearly 2 hours due to complications with refueling, Flight 305 was back in the air by 7:36 p.m. Less than 5 minutes after takeoff, Cooper told Mucklow to head for the cockpit and that from this point onwards, he was not to be disturbed. The last time she saw Cooper, he was standing in the middle of the aisle as if though he was preparing to jump. Mucklow joined the rest of the crew, locked the cockpit door behind her, and some 3 hours later, Flight 305 safely landed in Reno. Once the flight came to a stop, the crew carefully ventured into the rear of the cabin, but there was no sign of Cooper nor the bomb. The aft stairway had been extended mid-flight and was slightly damaged upon landing. It seemed there was only one explanation for the hijacker's absence. At some point between Seattle and Reno, Cooper had strapped on a parachute, walked down the stairs, and leaped into the dark of night.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's chapter 1, right? That's the end? Okay, there we go. Chapter 2, the manhunt begins. Okay, now that was a fantastic part. Okay, that was a fantastic part, but I don't know why. I don't know how. First of all, how did he do that? How if okay, I know he's not alive because it's 2023. Like, I think he if he already passed away, I think that because it's in the 70s, 2023. I don't know, depends on his age at this time period. But my question is, did the flight crew really just stay inside of the I forgot what you call that, the place where you control the plane, in there, over here. Hold on, I'm going to go back here. I'm very, very sorry. Let's see.
Mucklow joined the rest of the crew, locked the cockpit door.
Okay, the cockpit. Did they just stay there? Because if I was here at this time period, I would probably check. Like, they probably checked, but I don't know. But LEMMMiNO said that she went to the cockpit and locked the door. Maybe they just literally just locked it and just waited for him because of, you know, he has a bomb. He might actually try to ignite the bomb. But hey, so that was chapter 1, and for him to jump off the plane in the middle of the night, in the middle of the dark, let's say, it's insane for me because you don't know, you don't see what's below you. You don't see the trees, you don't see anything. Like, yes, if you jump and you pull out your parachute, the things that you're now fighting against is the trees. It's because if you use a parachute and got stuck on a tree, that's bad. And for me that have been learning about World War II, like, not really, it's been a while. The soldiers that got stuck in trees literally got stuck. They wait for their comrades to help them get off, and that is a sad reality, because some soldiers got stuck in trees, and the soldiers that spot them were the enemies, and they straight up killed them. They're not gonna help them. Sometimes they capture them, but they sometimes just kill them. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. This is chapter 1 of the search for D.B Cooper by LEMMMiNO, and or LEMMMiNO or LEMMMiNO, I don't know. That's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next video.